All right, I'm back. It's me, Dion, the quarantine bandit, and back doing another video about some things I want to get off my chest. Got my quarantine mask on, make sure I don't get my public, give them the coronavirus or want to keep everybody safe here. But anyway, got some bad news this morning. My cousin passed away from cancer, and you know, it was some bad news. But I started reflecting, on some things back in my life when I was a young kid. I just remember, fond memories. And I was talking to my dad this morning. We had a conversation, and we was talking about legacy, family, legacy. Especially as a man, and you have young men growing up, young boys growing up, trying to attach themselves to something that belongs to them. And one thing I know is about the black community that most black boys don't have anything to attach themselves to. They don't have anything but the streets, gangs, you know, crime, everything outside the family. There are no ties to keep them connected. And so I was asking him about legacy, and and he asked me, he said, "What do you mean?" I said, "What I mean is that you're born with a name, and if you're lucky to have a father, you have your father's name. And if your father secures something for you, that father can pass it on to his son. And in that way, his son already have a name because his father built it. All he have to do is just take charge. When it's time for him to take over, his name is already planted, and he could continue that legacy." That's what I mean. And and it's very important because you have all these cities where these urban communities, and people are dying because they don't have any connection. They don't have anything they're attached to. And so I was telling him the way I look at it is that your name means something. If you have a name, most of these young boys, their name don't mean anything because they have their mom's last name, or they don't know who their father is. So it ain't this in Chicago and Baltimore, Atlanta, where I live, and all these urban cities. Urban places within the city. Um, they're not just killing each other like the blacks. They're not just killing each other just because they like to kill. Okay, this have happened over time. Not belonging, feeling like there's no way out. Now, don't get me wrong. You're gonna have bad apples in every family. Okay, but there's supposed to be some type of foundation and a chance for you to grab a hold to something that was left for you, and we don't have that. Now, I tell people all the time, I'm not a professor. I just talk about things I see. I talk about everything around me that I see. Girls and women in the community, in the black community, they're out of control. No fathers. They don't have confidence because they don't have fathers. No one told them that they're beautiful the way they are. No one No one has given them the confidence to go and be a docile, sweet young lady. I mean, it's hard to teach a young girl when mom got 5, 6, 7, 8 kids. You got to grow up fast. So when I was talking to my dad, I was basically telling him that's what I mean by legacy. That you stand on something, principles, you got boundaries, principle, character, moral character means something. And so we got into a discussion about that. Now, I'm advising young men to do some research. Research on how to make your life better. Do the research to say, hey, I don't want to end up dead at 19, 20, 21, 22 years old. I actually want to be something in life, productive. I want to live to see old age. I want to see how my life can progress from my youth to old age, and I become wise, and I can help somebody. So these young black boys out here, and particularly, you have everybody telling them how bad they are, how they ain't gonna amount to nothing. Well, their mom been telling them that. The women in their family been telling them that all their life, and they still feel like they have to go out and protect those same women. Airplane, I tell you, airplane still got it when I'm recording an airplane. But anyway, those same men feel like they gotta protect those women that put them in hostile environments all their life. Now they gotta grow up to try to be something to get their mom and their grandmoms and their sisters and everything out of those communities. And a lot of them are dying trying to do it. I'm not here to beat nobody down. I'm not here to be this YouTube star. Nope. I'm just a man saying a few words, man. I mean, you could take it or leave it alone. That I preach a manhood here. I don't have to get on here and curse and swear and be animated and have all these little visual effects and graphics and oohs and ahs. You have people out here that have the mindset of an ant. And people are dying. And my thing is that you have certain people on the left. If you're on the left, these people right here are wicked. They want power. They don't care nothing about you. These same people be at home telling you to stay home and tell you to do this and do that. These people, they're not worried about money like you. They're not worried about taking care of their family. They have money. They okay. They're not worried about because you got bills coming in every month. And there's no money coming to you. Your job closed down. And all these people with wealth and riches, they telling you need to stay home. But they're not staying home. Let's think about what we need to be doing in life and get our head in order. Get our heads straight. And stop acting like we don't know what's going on. America, we're smarter than this. Let's get the family back together. Let's get these young men involved. Get them involved in what it is to be a man. Conflict resolve. Let's stop following this leftist agenda.